Hello, local depressed Nebraska fan here. So you remember how I said that we need to beat Colorado's ass? I'm starting to rethink that because I don't know if we can. All right. I honestly just wanted to talk about college football because I'm just a little bit deprived of it, considering we played on a Thursday in August. We should never play on August ever again. And schedule cakewalk opponents. That is advice for the athletic director or whoever the hell makes schedules. Schedule someone like South Alabama or Arkansas State because 73 to nothing, you lost that badly. At least Portland State scored 7 points. You didn't even get a point against the fifth string guy. Okay. So today we learned that Northwestern is really that bad when they lost to Rutgers by 17. Now I know that seems strange, but in reality it is. So, what do we got here? So, my buddy's team, NIU, beat Boston College. It's not that hard, but hey, it's bomb feeder of the ACC. Let's go. And then, what is this? What is this? I need to figure out something. But anyway, so there's like that. I guess I don't know. I don't know why that happened. Um, but then Purdue loses to Fresno State, the team that they were paying $1.5 million. Yeah, yeah, they lost. I don't know how much NIU was getting paid by Boston College, but probably a couple hundred K. Iowa did not score enough points. Now, here comes the biggest shocker of all. This Colorado team. The Colorado team that had a whole one win last year. Microphone, could you not? Had a winning game. They won against TCU, the defending national champions. The defending national loser got anyway. 21-point favorites. Mind you that the line for Nebraska-Colorado before this game was +7 in our favor. Now, it's -3 for Colorado. Why is the over 58? You know no one's going to score more than 58 points. Get here. So, that happened. 500 yards for Schroeder Sanders? I don't know. I'm sorry. I can't figure out names. He played pretty much a perfect game, minus getting sacked 4 times. The rushing game was, if you delete all of like the rushing yards by the QB, which is counted, even though he got sacked, which is strange. They got like 80 yards of rushing, 2 rushing touchdowns. But that receiving core, ooh. Dylan Edwards, the running back, got Dylan Edwards, the running back, was not running the ball, but he got 3 touchdowns off of 5 receptions. Travis Hunter got 11 receptions, 119 yards, and also got an interception. I didn't even know he played wide receiver. I thought he was one of like the 2 guys that actually played ball. Meanwhile, TCU, they had a rushing game. Yeah, the guy rushed for 164 yards. The guy that rushed for 46 yards with the last name Sanders scored 3 touchdowns. TCU, I just don't know what to think of this. I don't know. It makes me worried, but also makes me question what they're going to be doing next week, because from what Nebraska has shown is that they have a pretty good running offense, which clearly Colorado was not handling. And also a good rushing defense. But in the passing offense, we don't know because, let's be honest here, Minnesota doesn't have like the greatest quarterback that's throwing the ball. I mean, that one dime was pretty nice, but that was pretty much it. So there's that. And now they're going into all the momentum. They're having all the momentum going into their second big noon kickoff in a row. I don't know how they got that, but sure. Now, I don't know what to think of this. I think the logical brain would say that Nebraska would get killed. But here's the thing. Here's the thing. Nebraska does not like to go down that much until the fourth quarter. So this game will be close. I'm sorry to say this. This game will be close. And as painful as every other game is. So just be ready to watch that. Watch pain and suffering. Because we will not go down until the fourth quarter. And also it's a home game for Colorado, so, it makes it much better for them. I don't know. It's the most what if game of the week, I will say. Like, what if Nebraska is actually good and maybe Minnesota's D is actually really good, and that they shut them down pretty hard, except in the running game. But what if Colorado's running game just wasn't that effective and just decided to take a break while the passing offense threw for 510 yards? I mean, looking at the play, 47 attempts at passing compared to 34 rushes. Well, more like 29 rushes because they include sacks for some reason. That's not that bad. And Colorado's penalties are not that, they weren't egregious. Nebraska, they played a decently clean game. I mean, they committed a bunch of penalties, but I think a lot of them were BS. Also, I re-looked at the footage, and somebody on that touchdown that Minnesota threw, false start. Just have to cope with it. The fact that we've won a national championship more recently than Minnesota. Haha, got him. Anyway. So, Colorado win. I'm just going to flat out say it. Colorado most likely win. On the 1% chance that we win, it'll be by 50. I'm sorry to say this. If we win, there is no chance that we're making that close. It's not the Nebraska way to win close. Last year, we showed improvement, but Mickey Joseph got himself arrested. I think he may have been the cure for it, but honestly, I don't know. Because we won close games with him, but I think that was more just because of the opponents. Because, yeah, the opponents weren't the greatest, I will say. I mean, sure, Iowa, but at Rutgers, come on, guys. There's that. There's that. My prediction is that we'll lose by 3 or 4 points. So take Nebraska, take Colorado on the -3, I guess. But whatever. What else do we got? Here's a funny stat from this week. The MEAC, one of the worst conferences for football. It's nothing against HBCUs. It's just that they don't recruit as well as others for varying reasons. MEAC lost a series to a Division II conference. The Division II conference that also holds HBCUs. So Delaware State loses to Bowie State, whatever the hell that means. Um, yeah, you know what? Sure. I and for the Norfolk State, I made a video, not an actual like episodic one, but I just made a filming my reaction to it because holy crap, Virginia State, that was the funniest ending I've ever seen. Guy doesn't take the safety, so Norfolk State has this one last chance and snaps over his head. Virginia State touchdown. It's just so funny, but the whole commotion between that was nice. Oregon, what are you? What? Why you have to do in-state violence? Come on, guys. In-state violence illegal. Same thing with Syracuse. Why you gotta be a Colgate, man? Cal has an offense. That's surprising. Oh no, the SWAC decided to join in with losing in the Chicago Football Classic. But that was played in Soldier Field, by the way. Yeah. I hope that's not a sign. I've never heard of American International University, but CCSU has helped. Georgia looks fine, I guess. I don't know how to gauge this. Like, they played like 3 quarterbacks. Beck looked pretty good, I guess. Marshall almost lost to Albany, LMAO. What else we got? St. Thomas, Florida. The NAI almost beat Stetson. Because they couldn't convert an extra point. Stetson won off of an extra point. Good job, guys. Baylor is bad. Just gonna say it. They're gonna be a bottom feeder because they lost to the epitome of terrible in Texas State. What was their record? Like 41-92 in their time at FBS. 41-92. Are you kidding me, guys? You lost to that team. Okay. What else? So, Illinois almost lost to Toledo, which would have made it the second MAC school to actually win. But nope, they had to pull it out. Virginia Tech got some revenge. I watched the ending of the Prairie View Texas Southern game. Prairie View got lucky because Texas Southern missed it at the field goal. Wyoming beat Texas Tech. I'm sorry, but you cannot lose to Wyoming. I mean, just look at us. We never lost to Wyoming. Right, guys? Oh, right, yeah, we beat up on Josh Allen. You didn't even beat up on a... Maybe I shouldn't be saying something. Maybe Andrew Peasley will be the next good quarterback from Wyoming. I don't know. Today's game, I don't know why they play on Sunday, but I guess it's just to fill the void of no football. LMAO, Northwestern, Jackson State. You beat up on South Carolina State. What happened? And Oregon State beat San Jose State. What? Why was Oregon State going to San Jose State? That's strange. And now Florida State is playing LSU. I don't really care about that game. Those are main highlights, I guess, of Division I football, FCS, FBS, all that fun stuff. Let's go back to this matchup. So, Sims, I will say I'm a bit more level-headed now. Sims did not do the greatest. I'm just gonna flat say it. We may have picked the wrong quarterback. FAU may actually have a good quarter. Speaking of which, how did FAU do? I didn't see their... No, app, could you shut up? I just want to... FAU. Florida Atlantic. How'd they do? Oh, they beat Monmouth. Right, yeah. Oh, 5 touchdowns, 1 interception. Eh. Okay. Yeah. We may or may not pick the. Here's the thing. Minnesota's defense could actually be good. We had like one drive where we had a good kick return and then we did some fluky stuff for a touchdown. Maybe Minnesota's defense is good. Maybe they just got off on the wrong foot. But we won't know until next week. When we play a team with the arguably the top two corners in the entire nation. Top two. With one of their corners playing wide receiver. On the side. Well, not on the side, but more of like he's the number one wide receiver and he's also a top corner. That's some Iron Man ball, I should say. But I don't know. It'll be a close game. Or the 1% chance that's a blowout. Because you cannot tell me that Nebraska is going to win close. Unless this past game was just an anomaly. And Matt Rule can fix something. Because I got flashbacks. Way too many flashbacks. Way too many. Anyhow, Cubs beat up on Reds. That's the other news, I guess. 15-7. By the way, that's almost as many points. That's 1 point off. One run off of from how many runs, how many points were scored in Nebraska Minnesota game. So, anyway, that's about it for now. Just wanted to do a college football recaps plus preview. Yeah, we'll see you in, I don't know, Saturday or Sunday. Okay, actually, I should say one thing. For when both NFL and college starts, I will be doing a separate video on both. And one of them will be the Sunday upload. The other will just be, the other video. Or I might do another Sunday video for the Cubs. I don't know. I'll figure out time for that. Yeah. That's about it. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye.